For centuries, there's one country that has just captivated the world with its art, its history, and of course, its absolutely breathtaking landscapes. So today, let's dive into the many, many wonders of France.
This quote just perfectly sets the scene, doesn't it? It really gets to the heart of a nation that feels like both a living history book and a cultural masterpiece all at once. I mean, you can almost smell the fresh baguettes and see those vineyards stretching out to the horizon. It's a country that, truly engages all the senses.
Okay, so what is up with the number 12? It's not what you might think. It's not the number of famous cheeses or anything like that. Get this, 12 is the number of time zones France officially has. That is the most of any country in the world. It's all because of its overseas territories, from French Polynesia to French Guiana, which gives it this surprisingly massive global footprint.
And that little fact is the perfect lead-in to our first section. You've probably heard France called l'Hexagone, right? It's because of its pretty distinct six-sided shape. But beyond that familiar outline is a country of incredible scale and diversity, which we're about to jump into.
So let's just get a sense of the scale we're dealing with here. We're talking about the third largest country in Europe, home to over 65 million people. And that coastline? It stretches for over 5,000 kilometers, bordered by 3 totally different seas. This incredible geography is what gives it everything from the wild, rugged shores of the Atlantic to the sun-drenched coast of the Mediterranean.
And woven right into that landscape is a deep, dramatic history. France is just dotted with over 40,000 castles and fortresses. And these aren't just ruins. They are these tangible echoes of a feudal and royal past, telling stories of centuries of conquests, courtly life, and revolutions that literally shaped Europe.
You could actually see the evolution of French power just by looking at its architecture. Back in the Middle Ages, it was all about defense. You had these impenetrable fortresses like Carcassonne. Then boom, the Renaissance hits, and the focus shifts to art and beauty, with these elegant chateaux like Chenonceau. And this all leads up to the age of absolute monarchy, where Louis XIV builds Versailles. Just this breathtaking statement of centralized, almost divine power.
And then you get places that just defy any simple category, like the magnificent Mont Saint-Michel. Rising out of the tidal flats of Normandy, it's been both an unconquerable fortress and a major destination for religious pilgrims for centuries. It's a truly unique monument where nature and architecture just come together in the most incredible way.
So, with all that history as a backdrop, how does it shape the France of today? Well, it's created this vibrant and hugely influential culture, and you can really feel its pulse in its iconic cities.
Let's start with Paris. The River Seine basically splits the city into 2 distinct personalities. On the Rive Gauche, the left bank, that's where you find its bohemian soul, where artists and writers used to hang out in all those historic cafes. But then you cross the river to the Rive Droite, the right bank, and it's a whole different world of grandeur. The Louvre, the Champs-Élysées, this is the center of commerce and high style.
But French culture is so much more than just its capital. These 4 pillars have really built its global identity. Gastronomy is central, from the Michelin Guide to the 10 billion baguettes baked every year. The wines from Bordeaux and Burgundy are of course legendary. It's also a nation of incredible innovation, giving us the TGV high-speed train, and of pure endurance, which we see celebrated every single summer in the epic Tour de France.
And that's really the key, right? To truly understand France, you absolutely have to look beyond Paris. Cities like Lyon, which many consider the real gastronomic capital, or Strasbourg over in Alsace, with its fascinating mix of French and German culture, they reveal the incredible diversity of the whole country.
All right, let's zoom out from the cities and talk about the jaw-dropping natural canvas where all this history and culture unfolds. France's landscapes are this stunning mosaic, and they change so dramatically as you move from one region to the next.
For instance, down in Provence, you'll find those iconic fields of purple lavender. They're dotted with these ancient stone villages like Gourds and the ochre-toned Roussillon, just perched perfectly on hilltops.
Then you travel north to Normandy, and the whole landscape becomes wilder, more dramatic. This is where you find the incredible, windswept white cliffs of Étretat, alongside the historic D-Day landing beaches that carry so much of the weight of 20th century history.
From there, let's head east, and we start to go up, way up into the Alps. This is Chamonix, the birthplace of mountaineering itself, sitting right at the foot of the magnificent Mont Blanc, the highest peak in all of Western Europe.
A bit further south, you'll find the glamorous Côte d'Azur, the French Riviera. It's this world-famous coastline that somehow combines stunning natural beauty with the absolute luxury of places like Monaco,
and the cinematic magic of the Cannes Film Festival.
And then you've got a place like Alsace, where the villages look like they're literally pulled straight out of a fairy tale. I mean, the colorful, half-timbered houses in towns like Colmar create this storybook atmosphere that you just won't find anywhere else.
And here's one you might not know, nestled near Marseille, the Calanque. It's a national park full of these breathtaking limestone inlets. Here you have these towering white cliffs that just plunge straight down into crystal clear turquoise water. It is an absolute paradise.
So wow, from royal castles to soaring alpine peaks, from bohemian Paris all the way to fields of lavender, we've seen a country of just incredible depth and contrast. It really leaves us with a final thought. In a world that is constantly, relentlessly changing,